Hello, I'm Shelley Berkeley, the CEO and Senior Provost of Touro Western Division, and I am honored to convene the Touro University, Nevada 2020 Winter Commencement. Thank you for joining us as we honor this extraordinary group of graduates. We know that this virtual ceremony is not what you, our esteemed graduates, your families, colleagues, faculty, and friends envisioned when you embarked on your educational journey with Touro. We had expected to gather together to celebrate your remarkable accomplishments. 7 months ago, it would have been unfathomable for any of us to predict that we would all be in the midst of a worldwide pandemic. Although the future is still very much unpredictable, we, as a global community, are better together. We're seeing a level of compassion, support, and care that we have not witnessed before. Life may be unpredictable, but your role as healthcare providers and educators has never been more critical. Today, as you transition from student to graduate, you will become the compassionate and dedicated leaders who will help so many people in need during this pandemic and long after this pandemic fades away. So today, we celebrate you. All that you've done to reach this milestone in your lives, and all that you will be and do for mankind. Thank you for entrusting Touro with your education. I am very proud to count you among our distinguished alumni and to join with your family and friends in this commencement. At this time, I would like to introduce University Rabbi Fromowitz, who will offer an invocation. Touro University is a Jewish-sponsored institution of higher learning. Rabbi Fromowitz provides support for us in a variety of ways, and we're grateful for his work within the university community.
Good afternoon. I am honored to help celebrate this important milestone in your professional lives. You have worked hard and will serve your community well. Now more than ever, your work as healers is critical to our society. You will help your fellow citizens through these challenging times, provide care leading to long and healthy lives, and serve as role models by creating a culture of compassion and care. You carry forward not only the professional oaths and ethical principles of your professions, but also the commitment to social justice and responsibility at the heart of Jewish tradition and at the core of the mission of Touro University, Nevada. The care and kindness you will bring to all you serve will be mitzvot and a great blessing for our families and our communities. I will now recite the Birchas Kohanim, known as the priestly blessing, and wish you joy and success in your careers and all the journeys life sets before you. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May the Lord bless you and guard you. Yo'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. May the Lord shine his countenance towards you and be gracious to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May the Lord lift up his countenance towards you and give you peace. To all of the graduates, it is a pleasure to bless you and the work you are committing to in the name of a better society. Congratulations.
Thank you, Rabbi Fromowitz. Graduates, many of you are headed to the front lines of healthcare at an unprecedented time in our history. The COVID-19 pandemic has changed our society and, for now, how we connect and engage with each other. Although we find ourselves celebrating remotely, that does not make it any less of a celebration. Commencement is one of the most significant events in the lives of a university and its students. It provides an opportunity to celebrate the achievements of our graduates and remember and thank those who laid the foundation for their accomplishments. This marks the day that all the sacrifice, the hard work, the long days, the all-nighters, and the loans incurred to finance your education have finally paid off. Graduates, you have achieved your goal. It is my sincerest wish for each and every one of you, as I would wish for my own children, that as you do well, that you also do good. We are honored to now count you among our alumni and see you as leaders and mentors for future generations of Touro students. I'm so grateful for your faith, your confidence, your involvement, and for your future success. I am also proud to say that among our graduates and faculty and staff are active members and veterans of the United States Armed Forces. These graduates, faculty, and staff, together with family members and friends who also serve our country, deserve our recognition and thanks. So we congratulate you all and thank you for your service to our country. Each graduate has a unique story and a unique path which led him or her to Touro. Some came from families of healthcare providers ready to jump in and make their mark on their professions. Others were seeking an entirely new path, a second or even third career where they could serve the community and make a greater difference in the world. And some are lifelong educators looking for new ways to specialize and advance as teachers to better serve today's school children. Our graduates are a diverse group, but they all share strength of commitment that reflects our university's mission and our shared values of social justice, intellectual pursuit, and service to humanity. Graduates, whether you are like me, the first in your family to earn a degree, or the latest in a long line of professionals in your field, your family members have played a very important role in your success. This day also celebrates the relationship between you as students and your faculty, many of whom have served as mentors and trusted advisors as well as teachers. Your graduation is a wonderful tribute to that relationship and to the work of the faculty. I have never worked with a more professional and devoted group of people. Please be sure you thank those who have supported you on the journey that has brought you here today. Graduates, not only have you faced some of the most intense and difficult educational challenges imaginable, but you also have accepted the responsibilities that come with serving your fellow citizens and, in turn, serving your community. You are a very special group of people, and we will all benefit from the work that you will do. One of the pleasures of leading a small campus is the feeling that we are all part of an extended family. I couldn't be more proud of your accomplishments, and I am truly honored to share this special moment in your lives with you. Touro University, Nevada is a part of a larger Jewish-sponsored higher education enterprise. The Touro College and University System was founded in 1970 by Dr. Bernard Lander and has grown from a men's college with 35 students to over 18,000 students across 35 schools in 4 countries. At this time, I welcome Dr. Alan Kadish, president of Touro College and University System, to offer his remarks.
Congratulations to the Touro University, Nevada class of 2020 health science students. Boy, you've been to school at an interesting time. I want to begin by thanking you, the students, the faculty, the staff, and administration at Touro University, Nevada, including Senior Provost Shelley Berkeley, Dean and now Chief Academic Officer Andrew Priest, Dean Tompkins, and the other administration for taking you through a really complicated time. The work that you do and the work you've been trained to do has never been more important. We don't know when the COVID-19 pandemic will abate or when the next public health crisis will appear. But your work, the skills you've been taught, the values that we know have been imparted to you of collegiality, of public service, of giving back to humanity, those values are now more important than ever. It's easy to become discouraged at a time of public health crisis, of social unrest, and what appears to be major disruption in our society. But I want to take an optimistic viewpoint. If you look at a broad historical perspective, we as a society in the United States and throughout the world have been through a lot worse before. We've always managed to come through because we have a shared set of values of helping to support each other and preserving what we believe is an excellent society that we've built despite its obvious warts. What you've been trained to do, help heal others, help take care of others, is an outstanding example of how we can work together to build a better future despite the challenges. I'd like to thank your family, friends, and those who've supported you through this tough time. And once again, I'd like to thank you for being flexible, for moving your education online, for continuing your dedication, for making it through challenges that we never thought we'd have to face. We know that you've been well trained technically. We hope that you've also been well trained as healthcare professionals from a societal point of view, and as citizens with shared values that can help us move forward. Despite the challenging times, we're proud of the education we've given you and of the work you've done to be able to get through despite the obstacles. Congratulations to the class of 2020. We know you'll do us proud. Good luck to you, your families, and to all of us for the future.
Thank you, Dr. Kadish. The academic leadership of Touro University, Nevada is provided by the university's acting chief academic officer, Dr. Andrew Priest. Dr. Priest also serves as the dean of the College of Health and Human Services. Please help me welcome Dr. Priest.
Thank you, Shelley. As the acting Chief Academic Officer and the Dean of the College of Health and Human Services, it is my honor to congratulate our graduates and the families and friends who have supported them. This is a special day for all of us. Those of us who work with students every day know well what has been required of them to reach this point, and we celebrate with them. We have challenged them. We have evaluated their knowledge, observed their professionalism, and tested their endurance. We have watched them balance their obligations as students with their love for their families. We have seen their commitment to learning, and we are aware of the ways that they have sacrificed. Today, we reach the point of celebrating their accomplishments and launching them into the next phase of their professional lives. Congratulations and best wishes.
Thank you, Dr. Priest. At Touro, we believe that our commencement ceremony should reflect the thoughts and feelings of our graduates. So an outstanding individual has been asked to speak and represent their college and their colleagues. This year's student speaker is Dr. Jeffrey Ryman, a graduate of the School of Physical Therapy. Jeffrey is from Thousand Oaks, California, and completed his undergraduate degree at the University of California, Santa Barbara. He was inspired to pursue a career in physical therapy because of his own weight loss journey and his love for fitness, as well as from his experience taking care of his sick grandmother while she was dying of cancer. He saw how much of a positive impact he could make on her life. Jeffrey recently accepted a job offer in Southern California to start an outpatient program with a focus on helping active seniors stay strong and independent longer. Please help me welcome Dr. Jeffrey Ryman.
It's my honor to be sharing this moment with all of you today. 2020, to say the least, has been nothing short of surreal. Finishing physical therapy school amid a global pandemic was not something I had anticipated when I began my Touro journey 3 years ago. I doubt anybody else thought that either. Still, we pushed on and persevered. To the graduating classes of physician assistant, occupational therapy, nursing, teachers, and school administrators, and my colleagues in the physical therapy program here today, I want to extend my congratulations to each of you. Over these last few months, our world has been turned upside down by COVID-19, but our commitment has never wavered. Now look at us. We are here, in this moment, graduating. Our world is changing in ways we never could have imagined, yet quality healthcare and education are two things this world still desperately needs. As healthcare providers, it's our responsibility to give the best possible care to our patients while helping them make the best decisions for themselves. Thanks to everything I learned on this incredible journey over the last 3 years, I can say for certain that my patients will be in great hands. This journey, however, was not an easy one. It took countless late nights, early mornings, and everything in between to see it through. We pushed ourselves to the very brink to pass our exams and complete our assignments, knowing there was a light at the end of the tunnel. In the end, the dedication to our craft and the responsibility we feel to healing our future patients helped us cross the finish line. We entered this profession for a reason, to care for others and give back to them their best selves. That is why we sacrificed so much time away from our friends and families, why we passed on taking vacations, and why we spent hours upon hours, days upon days, studying to make sure we got the best grades that we could. When you look back on your time here at Touro, always remember the good, but never forget the challenges you faced. They are critical to your growth as a person and a professional. Cherish all those late nights you spent studying and those long weekends where looking through your notes was the only thing you did. I hope you smile when you look back on those memories. After all, they helped get you here. As we work together to get through this pandemic, our patients will lean on us more than normal. They're putting their trust in our hands. We owe it to them to listen and to use the knowledge we acquired to make the best possible decisions for them. Always remember to be kind, empathetic, and understanding with your patients. The world needs it more than ever. While physical therapy school has been one of the greatest and most unforgettable adventures of my life, I know the work is not yet finished. In fact, it's only beginning. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Thank you, Jeffrey, and best of luck to you. Now for the moment we have all been waiting for. It is time to confer the degrees for this year's graduates. Each of you has fulfilled the requirements of the degrees we award today, and you have been recommended to me by the Acting Chief Academic Officer and Dean of the College of Health and Human Services, Dr. Andrew Priest, and your distinguished faculty. Therefore, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the President and members of the Board of Trustees of the Touro College and University System, I now confer upon the candidates who have successfully completed their degree requirements the appropriate degrees with all the rights, honors, and privileges pertaining thereto. I congratulate you and encourage you to take seriously the responsibilities that come with being an educated, professional, and productive individual in today's society. We commend you for accomplishing this special milestone in your academic career, and we welcome you as the most recent alumni of Touro University, Nevada. I now welcome Dr. Michael Lehman, Director of the School of Physical Therapy.
Hello, graduates. What a world we find ourselves living in as we honor you on your big day commencement. Finally! The world is much different today than it was 3 years ago when you came to campus as first-year students anxious to become physical therapists. We live in a much different world now, a world that needs healthcare providers like never before. You chose to enter this profession because you wanted to help heal others. As physical therapists, you have skills that few others on this earth possess. As the healthcare landscape evolves, we slowly adjust to our new normal. I know that each and every one of you are up to the challenge. From COVID to masks to social distancing to distance learning, as if professional doctorate programs are not stressful enough already, you survived the wrath of 2020 and are now released on your own recognizance to go forth and heal. I'm certain that you will all positively impact the lives of those you treat and find the joy and satisfaction in the positive changes you have orchestrated in your patients. Welcome to the profession.
Dr. Amy Craig, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Osheri Alivar, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Emigdio Angeles, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Jeffrey Bond, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Heather Brooks, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Colton Carden, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Emily Deans, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Celine Eskandari, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Katrina Espanol, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Catherine Gabler, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Carly Gahudo, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Teresa Glau, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Jessica Grocott, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Madison Ho, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. James Isom, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Jeffrey Lorch, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Justin Gerald, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Afan Khan, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Clarice Kim, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Alex Lee, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Elliot Leung, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Edwin Lopez, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Kelly Marr, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Jeffrey Mahenan, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Irene Morrow, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Alicia Morrow, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Johnny Nguyen, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Andrea Perez, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Matthew Perry, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Richard Pham, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Emily Rockowicz, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Jillian Ross, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Jeffrey Ryman, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Ryan Stabler, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Michael Stern, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Tiffany Sunel, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Richard Tran, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Raymond Umali, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Andrea Valdez, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Dallin Valier, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Andrew Vo, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Danielle Wilkinson, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dr. Taylor Yoshira, Doctor of Physical Therapy.
Please welcome Dr. Robin Oddie, Director of the School of Occupational Therapy.
Greetings. I am honored to be representing the School of Occupational Therapy to wish you congratulations. I hope you will be spending time celebrating your accomplishments with your friends and family, as this is your moment. You have accomplished what only 8% of the United States population will achieve for the master's degree and 2% for the doctoral degree. In other words, you are able to meet a goal that most do not attempt and/or do not persevere to achieve. I would like to focus on the word persevere, because you have all encountered perseverance in this program and will continue to experience as an occupational therapist. Persevere is not an adjective, rather a verb that describes your ability to maintain a course of action even in the face of difficulty or continue steadfastly. During your education and life at Touro University, Nevada, you were familiar with perseverance. You all remember your first semester with us. The honeymoon period ended and anatomy, well, reality set in. From that point forward, you did not throw in the towel. You persevered. Second semester, it was neuro. Third and fourth were the standardized patients, fieldwork level 2 experiences, and meeting the demands of being a clinician. Again, you persevered. For the doctoral students, you had to flip your programs using telehealth. Without the grit and strength of your character to move forward and tackle whatever learning challenge the program supplied, you would not be able to accomplish what few others have attempted. As a clinician, you will face similar challenges that mirror your educational experiences here at Touro. I know you have the tools to translate such experiences as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. As you close this chapter and begin a new one as a professional clinician, I would encourage you to translate your grit and perseverance into accomplishing your next set of professional goals. In closing, this moment is a special one. You are no longer a student, you are a colleague and a future leader in the profession. Please keep in contact with the School of Occupational Therapy as you represent an extension of our department as alumni, and we want to celebrate your future accomplishments as successful occupational therapy practitioners. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Dr. Tricia Chang, Occupational Therapy Doctorate. Dr. Sabrina Govet, Occupational Therapy Doctorate. Dr. Teal Jones, Occupational Therapy Doctorate. Dr. Caitlin Kirby, Occupational Therapy Doctorate. Dr. Christine Lam, Occupational Therapy Doctorate. Dr. Brianna Lynn Roque, Occupational Therapy Doctorate. Dr. Rachel Rosenthal, Occupational Therapy Doctorate. Cecile Alvarez, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy. Megumi Arai, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy. Taylor Campanella Slattery, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy. Christina Carmichael, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy. Daisy Gomez, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy. Kara Gutner, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy. Alexis Marlette, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy. Jessica Marks, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy. Yinmi Oh, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy. Anna Red, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy. Eliza Chochette Lenz, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy. Rachel Simpson, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy. Denise St. Peter, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy. Dylan Viner, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy. Hannah Wood, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy. Erlyn Jade Yabbitt, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy.
Please welcome Dr. Phil Tobin, Director of the School of Physician Assistant Studies.
Thank you, Shelley. Also, thank you, Touro leadership, faculty, staff, family, friends, and students. Without all of you, we could not do what we will do today, and that is to graduate some of the finest healthcare professionals and educators in the country. To the other professionals in physical therapy, occupational therapy, nursing, and education, the PA program is proud and honored that you are graduating with us today, and that tomorrow you will be our colleagues. How did we get here so fast? It seems like yesterday I was looking out at everyone at orientation. Time flies when you are having fun. Abigail Adams said it well. Learning is not attained by chance. It must be sought with ardor and attended to with diligence. I think all our graduates can appreciate what she is talking about. Today, the Touro PA faculty bring together a rigorous curriculum while teaching students how to impact their community with their new skills and talents. The outreach to the underserved is commendable, and students show confidence in who they are and the good that they can do. Yet, the race is not over. There are national boards to take, and then striving for excellence in patient care. There will be leadership opportunities and times to advance your medical knowledge. I want you all to accept these challenges that come your way, but always remember those less fortunate, the forgotten in our healthcare system. Remember them even when you are a dermatology PA, ortho PA, or whichever discipline you decide to embrace. Volunteering at a free clinic or even a local mobile health clinic will make you happier and more successful as a person. Remember what T.S. Eliot said, only those who will risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go. The resiliency you displayed throughout this journey, even more so during these last 8 months, speaks volumes about you as physician assistants and as people. During this global pandemic, your patients will depend on you more than ever. Remember everything you were taught about putting them first and delivering the best possible patient care. I know they will be in good hands. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Kyle Anderson, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Paramjeet Bains, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Kylie Bankafir, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Lauren Belove, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Clark Bingham, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Derek Blanchard, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Haley Blunt, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Jeremy Brett, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Madeline Bowie, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Sarah Bush, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Maria Cristina Cabe, Master of Physician Assistant Studies.
Thank you so much to the village that helped raise me. I would not be here without you. Yeah!
Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the
Rachel Calderon, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Jessica Chin, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Tanner Croshaw, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Addison Earl, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Christine Jem Estrella, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Spencer Fleek, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Chelsea Ford, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Sydney Franklin, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Casey Carol Fulanara, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Osama Hajal, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Megan Harris, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Shalia Hartfigson, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Sarah Harvey, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Lisa Hathaway, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Michael Hernandez, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Brianne Hetema, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Amanda Hong, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. George Camo, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Samantha Laub, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Christopher Lee, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Drew Lichtblau, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Vicky Long, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Justin Madriaga, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Jenny Nguyen, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Van Nguyen, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Vivian Nguyen, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Lindsay Numata, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Ryan Odeorn, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Wardhan Ojadapo, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Brian O'Neill, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Maya Ono, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Todd Page, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Marquita Palmer, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Spencer Parker, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Jacob Parks, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Vanessa Purcell, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Alicia Rapier, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Kelly Roberts, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. J. Camille Rosales, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Kyle Rubenstein, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Taylor Sheeler, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Krupa Shah, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Annie Singh, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Lindsay Sirkin, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Erica Stiles, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Taylor Stinnett, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Lavina Sulhan, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Daniel Swerdlow, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Aaron Tempelis, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Nayat Teweltabran, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Julie Therian, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Janelle Wenzek, Master of Physician Assistant Studies.
Woo, we did it! Congratulations, class of 2020. Can't wait to see what the future has in store. Wish we could be celebrating in person. Thanks, Mom and Dad, and love you, Grandma and Grandpa.
Matthew Ward, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Joshua Welfa, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Sienna Wikramasekara, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Adrian Yu, Master of Physician Assistant Studies. Eriko Yutani, Master of Physician Assistant Studies.
Please welcome Dr. Teresa Tarrant, Director of the School of Nursing.
Hello, graduates. I am here to congratulate the graduates of the Baccalaureate of Nursing program, Master of Nursing Family Nurse Practitioner, Post-MSN Certificate Family Nurse Practitioner, and Doctor of Nursing Practice programs. The World Health Organization designated 2020 as the Year of the Nurse to commemorate the 200th anniversary of the birth of Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing and a personal hero of mine. Well, we had no idea what 2020 had in store for nursing. With the onset of and the continuing COVID-19 pandemic, nursing has been tested like never before. Nurses have been at the forefront of the fight against the pandemic, working long hours under difficult conditions and often without the supplies and tools needed. And well, we earned a new title, essential worker. Many of you watching may not realize that all those graduating today have been practicing nurses for a period of years, some for many years. Our nurses work in emergency rooms, intensive care units, surgical suites, rehab centers, inpatient units, and home health. They are floor nurses, charge nurses, managers, educators, nurse practitioners, and administrators. And while they were out there fighting the pandemic, they also continued their studies, in between shifts and during off hours, finishing assignments, taking exams, completing practical hours, and developing and implementing doctoral quality improvement projects. Florence Nightingale wrote how very little can be done in the spirit of fear. Our students were fearless in the face of COVID-19 and all of the challenges it presented. I have often been heard telling nursing students that one of the most important qualities of being a nurse is perseverance. You will have bad days, those times when you did everything right but did not get the outcome you hoped for. Those days when you just wanted to escape to the restroom and have a quiet moment, or maybe even shed a tear. That is okay. The important part is that you go back and keep fighting the fight, and all the graduates today have accomplished that. For as nurses, we are burdened, but also blessed, to be present for patients at the worst times of their lives, but also at the best times. Finally, a very special thank you to our faculty who were also fearless. They have been there with our students every step of the way. They not only served as teachers and mentors, but worked diligently to keep the line of communication and support open to our students. Thank you to Christine Cicchini, who also worked endless days as clinical sites were closed down to find new clinical sites and experiences for our students. We honestly do not know how she did it. Thank you to the student liaisons who are graduating in 2020, Catherine Nidafan Young, Katie Bass, and Akane Stone, as they performed as leaders and helped to maintain that line of communication from student to faculty. I am in awe of all of you. Thank you and congratulations.
Dr. Susie Akrog, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Dr. Suzanne Billet, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Dr. Sloan Bauscher, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Dr. Elizabeth Donea, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Dr. Habtamo Egata, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Dr. Joseph Eslau, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Dr. Brittany Hicks, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Dr. Minjung Hong de Capio, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Dr. Bernice Ivoco, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Dr. Billy Leonardo, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Dr. Brandon Lowe, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Dr. Jesus Macanis, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Dr. Anna Mark, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Dr. Catherine Nitafan Young, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Dr. Janelle Ocampo, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Dr. Rosalind Fan, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Dr. Leah Ramos, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Dr. Adrian Rivera, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Dr. Suzette Ryan, Doctor of Nursing Practice.
This is Dr. Suzette Ryan, giving special thanks to my friends and family for supporting me on this journey. It wasn't easy, but God made it possible. Yay! I graduated!
Dr. Margaret Schwimmer, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Dr. Tamara Schwing, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Dr. Ibalu Kolor Setinu, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Dr. Medard Sisson, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Dr. Alyssa Sturm, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Dr. Alana Swift, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Dr. Jeffrey Tinapai, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Dr. Margot Wallace, Doctor of Nursing Practice. Simon Abraham, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Daniel Sam Acierto, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Marilyn Alvarez, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nursing Practitioner. Yasmin Ballesteros, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Mitchell Baring, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Amy Bass, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Katie Bass, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Olivia Bisinano, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Nicole Castellano, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Charles Conway, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Krista Hamlin, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Deline Higuera, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Miley Ignacio, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Simar Isaac Tsegai, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Jennifer Gibson, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Haley Knudsen, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Christina Kulbeck, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Anastasia Lee, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Jamie Lewis, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Mary Lou Loisel, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Anna Katrina Monalili, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Andrea Nina Mappa, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Renee Matthews, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. John McLaughlin, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Antonia McNamara, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Lorna Medcalf, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Jordanos Mehanzel, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Elicio Mercado, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Kathy Nguyen, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Christine O'Brien, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Sneha Patel, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Sharina May Picornell, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Hyacinth Pineda, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Kishon Pertle, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Christine Plummer, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Irlanda Poindexter, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Natalie Salafranca, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Abigail Souza, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Christelle Chuanang, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Long Tran, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Wansho Trinidad, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Angela Turner, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Joy Venglik, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Melinda Victorson, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Lindsay Wharton, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Michael Wolfenbarger, Master of Science in Nursing, Family Nurse Practitioner. Jennifer Curtis, Postmasters of Nursing Graduate Certificate. James Van Buren, Postmasters of Nursing Graduate Certificate. Precious Achoff, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Elizabeth Agustin, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Deborah Bevington, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Cheryl Biondo, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Danielle Bures, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Dexter Cabral, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Rosemary Kalma, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Tyler Camp, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Amy Sircone, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Crystal Shipman East, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Debbie Clausen, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Abena Callas, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Brandy Compton, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Cheryl Carraza, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Raina Cornell, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Karen Craven, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Renee DePonte, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Elias DeSasa, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Cynthia Downey, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Boots Edwards, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Noah Eisensee, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Grace Victoria Estacion, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Lois Fellbaum, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Michelle Fenwick, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Sarah Fujiti, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Emily Garangalo Fries, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Elizabeth Gechanga, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Ashley Geyer, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Tiffany Heger, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Martha Hobby, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Sarah Holmerig, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Joseph Erenze, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Jamala Jackson, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Mary Johnson, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Tadesse Kabete, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Akisha King, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Lindsay Knipp, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Ivory Loudon, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Francis Albert Mangoang, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Craig Mason, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Janelle McAllister, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Kimberly McKenzie, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Sisay Mikonen, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Jane Miller, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Stacy Naus, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Prima Kumari Ramamurthy, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Brenda Ramirez, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Michaela Reinholtz, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Natalie Savage, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Patricia Scheel, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Morgan Shannon, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Jessica Stevens, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Akane Stone, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Maribel Tabalba, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Anusha Taper, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Georgina Wagner, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Wendy White, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Jamie Whitney, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Amy Wise, Bachelor of Science in Nursing.
Congratulations to the graduates from the School of Nursing. In higher education, there's a tradition for students who receive their bachelor's degree. It gives me great pleasure to request that you move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left side of your cap. This action symbolizes your transition from a degree candidate to your status as a university graduate. Congratulations to you all. Please welcome Dr. Robert Askey, Director of the School of Education.
Hello, graduates. It is my honor to be able to offer you a few words of encouragement on this important day. We are living through unprecedented times, and your students need you now more than ever before. As teachers, and now as school counselors, students will be leaning on your guidance to help them navigate through this global pandemic. I know they will be in good hands. The challenges you faced to complete your master's degree were enormous. Many of you had to successfully manage working full-time in the classroom and then, due to COVID-19, learn to teach online. Through it all, you were still able to complete your degree program requirements, all while living through a global pandemic. I want to recognize your extraordinary efforts in seeing this through. You are all truly remarkable. As you begin your new careers as school counselors, always remember the needs of your students. This is a critical time for them, and they will need you now more than ever. We know that the skills and knowledge you acquired on your journey with us will benefit you and them tremendously. Thank you for sticking with us during these difficult times. We are also appreciative of your commitment to your studies and to your students. As the newest Touro University Nevada alumni, you are part of a vast network of highly qualified educators and healthcare providers who are making the world a better place. As we work to get through this pandemic together, we know you will be at the forefront, guiding our future leaders to success. Congratulations, Class of 2020.
Mavic Allenton, Masters of Education in Curriculum and Instruction, Concentration in School Counseling. Urania Alvarez Padilla, Masters of Education in Curriculum and Instruction, Concentration in School Counseling. Tatiana Darling, Masters of Education in Curriculum and Instruction, Concentration in School Counseling. Jennifer Drummond, Masters of Education in Curriculum and Instruction, Concentration in School Counseling. Megan Farley, Masters of Education in Curriculum and Instruction, Concentration in School Counseling. Jessica Hackenheimer, Masters of Education in Curriculum and Instruction, concentration in School Counseling. Raylene Halbert, Masters of Education in Curriculum and Instruction, concentration in School Counseling. Madeline Hall Taylor, Masters of Education in Curriculum and Instruction, concentration in School Counseling. Michelle King, Masters of Education in Curriculum and Instruction, concentration in School Counseling. Amy Langhorst, Masters of Education in Curriculum and Instruction, concentration in School Counseling. Ruth Laureano, Masters of Education in Curriculum and Instruction, concentration in School Counseling. Michael Lee Masters, Masters of Education in Curriculum and Instruction, concentration in School Counseling. Melissa Mead, Masters of Education in Curriculum and Instruction, concentration in School Counseling. Catherine Pillatin, Masters of Education in Curriculum and Instruction, concentration in School Counseling. Brittany Robertson, Masters of Education in Curriculum and Instruction, concentration in School Counseling. Jennifer Salves, Masters of Education in Curriculum and Instruction, concentration in School Counseling. Richard Santoyo Morales, Masters of Education in Curriculum and Instruction, concentration in School Counseling. Lisa Skippergosh Young, Masters of Education in Curriculum and Instruction, concentration in School Counseling. Kelly Weddingfeld, Masters of Education in Curriculum and Instruction, concentration in School Counseling. Samantha Whalen, Masters of Education in Curriculum and Instruction, concentration in School Counseling. Quinn Wiltshire, Masters of Education in Curriculum and Instruction, concentration in School Counseling.
Congratulations to all of today's graduates. Graduates, I encourage you to not let the last several months define your educational experience. Instead, I hope you look back on your years at Touro, the time spent with your classmates, your faculty, and friends, as a remarkable experience which you will treasure forever. All great universities engender a sense of loyalty among their graduates. Alumni come together to participate in major university events, to celebrate long-standing traditions, or to provide much-needed support for their university. To welcome the graduates to the growing and impressive group of alumni from Touro University is Miss Melody Crickman, Interim Vice President for Advancement.
On behalf of the Office of Advancement and Alumni Relations, I want to welcome the graduates of Winter Commencement 2020 as the newest alumni of Touro University, Nevada. You have faced many challenges and sacrifices as you have worked toward your goals, especially this year. No one could have predicted our new reality at this time, but your dedication and perseverance have helped you reach this point. I hope you enjoy celebrating your many achievements with your family and friends. As a Touro University, Nevada graduate, you share a connection with more than 4,800 alumni. I encourage you to stay connected with us and strengthen the relationships you forged as a student. I ask you to share your time and talents to building a stronger Touro community. In return, I commit to providing you those opportunities to connect with current students, faculty, and other alumni at annual reunions through our alumni web portal and at your professional organization conferences. The degree you are receiving is something for which you will always be proud. I wish you great success in all of your future endeavors. Best of luck, Class of 2020. And now, Rabbi Fromowitz will share the significance of the shofar, followed by the sounding of the shofar. Then Dr. Philip Tompkins, Dean of Students, will provide closing remarks.
The shofar is a musical instrument formed from the horn of a ram. The shofar was first used by the Jewish nation at the giving of the Torah at Mount Sinai. It was also used to notify the Jewish nation in the wilderness of any communal gatherings. The shofar is used as well every year on Rosh Hashanah, marking the Jewish New Year, a new beginning. The shofar has a mournful sound invoking repentance from us and God's forgiveness of our iniquities and shortcomings. This commencement is an important rite of passage, and for the graduates, a new beginning. Let us all embrace the lesson of the shofar. At this time, I invite Mordechai Matrani to sound the shofar.
Thank you, Rabbi Fromwitz and Mordecai Matrani, for sharing the tradition of the shofar with us today. This is a moment to remember. Although this ceremony may not be what you envisioned, it is nonetheless a time of joy and celebration. To our graduates, many accolades for what you have accomplished. You now stand at the precipice to go forward and make an even more profound mark on our society in the healthcare and education fields at a time when your talents are truly needed. To the parents, family, friends, partners, and spouses joining us for this virtual celebration of your graduates' accomplishments, thank you for your dedication and commitment. I know the sacrifices and support that you have offered to those graduating are two of the key reasons why we are able to celebrate these student successes. As the Dean of Students, I get the privilege of interacting with Touro students day in and day out. Through each of my interactions, you have left me with hope and positive expectation. I have found in my time working at Touro that our students are smart, motivated, and generous. These qualities have come through even during this time when you each were required to be so singularly focused on your own learning. I encourage you to remember every day the reasons why you chose your profession. Remember that you went into this work to make a difference in the lives of others. Remember that you leave the university feeling optimistic, hopeful, and encouraged. Hold on to that. Even if things get tough someday, and they almost certainly will, try to stop and think about how you feel today as you mark this incredible milestone in your professional career. I wish each of you the happiness and success that you deserve. As we close today, I want to leave you with this Irish blessing. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, the rains fall soft upon the fields, and until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. Congratulations, class of 2020. You did it.